Now, August may be Make a Will month, but Nathan Ford here from Vital Retirement is here to tell us when you should consider a will and when you should consider a trust. And full disclosure, I've always heard a trust is better because you can pass along your assets to your loved ones quicker. So when is it better to use a trust and when is it better to use a will?
And I know you're going to love the answer, but it depends. It depends on the situation.
Of course it does.
Always. Punt to the professionals, punt to the attorneys. Well, I think the important thing is that we take estate planning seriously, and that is a common question. Wills, trusts. The challenge is 2 out of 3 people don't have either. They don't have a will or a trust. And so what that means, it doesn't mean they don't have an estate plan. What it means is the state of Texas has a plan for them. So if you don't have a will,
court, right?
If you don't have a will, you die intestate, which means the probate court doesn't have instructions from you. They don't know who should get your assets and who should be in control.
Who's going to take care of your kid?
Who's going to be the guardian for your children. So if you want to take control, then you're going to use a will or trust. Now, a will is basically instructions to the probate court. It's public. It is contestable, so people can challenge the will.
We always hear about that.
A trust is where you're going to grant power to a third party to manage assets on the behalf of a beneficiary.
Like an executor or?
Yeah, so you're going to have an executor for the will, you're going to have a trustee for the trust. So here's the 3 Ps I would remember: people, property, and power. So people, meaning you want to make sure you know who's in charge in the will, who's the executor with a trust, who's the trustee. Is it an entity? Is it a bank? Is it a law firm? Is it an attorney? Is it a trusted family member? If it is, they should be financially responsible. And then the second part of people is who's going to receive the assets? Who are the beneficiaries? And be crystal clear about that. And the third, power, make sure the will document is signed correctly. There needs to be witnesses. In many cases, there should be a notary. If that's not the case, then the will may not hold up, may not have power in court. And with a trust, make sure it's funded. Michael Jackson had a $500 million estate. He had this beautiful trust he had created, very expensive trust. He never funded it. So the trust was useless.
Oh my goodness.
So you got to make sure, remember the 3 Ps.
Okay, and quickly, we're running out of time. So what should we do to get started on a will or trust?
I'd say get organized. Again, follow the 3 Ps. Figure out who you want to have in charge. Figure out who the beneficiaries are. Make sure you list and organize your assets, all of them. Because if you leave any out, it's going to be up for debate. So you want to make sure you're crystal clear there. And then make sure that you're updating your will or your trust regularly, because assets change, family dynamics change, family members change, relationships change, right?
Family members change?
Yes, they can.
You can be unrelated to them all of a sudden.
That's right. Or you might decide you just don't like somebody very much anymore.
Don't like you anymore.
Want to exclude them.
You're out. Yes.
Exactly. But there's so much more to it in titling beneficiaries for retirement accounts, insurance policies, annuities, those sorts of things. The best thing to do is to make sure you're working with a professional who can navigate this space with you, and a competent attorney. And of course, we're a great resource for that if people need it.
I was about to say, if you have any questions, we've got Nathan Ford over here. Just give him a call if you have any questions about a will or a trust. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us.
Good to be here
this morning. It's always good to see you.